Once you've registered or signed into your Ictools account, you are taken to your Activities tab. Although currently empty, the Activities tab is a summary sheet of all the Ictool entries you will ever create. To create a new activity, click on Create New Activity and select the tool you wish to use. Give your activity a name and select the sector that best represents it. Let's say, for example, theatre. Click on Create New Activity and you are taken to your Ictool entry. The General tab on the Ictool entry asks for generic information on your venue, such as, for example, its floor area, its age, its capacity, and so forth. I will walk you through how to complete this using dummy information. Let's start off with the date range. Arts Council England require you to report on April 2012 to March 2013. So I will use this date range. You will also notice that as I hover over particular entry fields or click in a box, help text appears on the right hand side. This is to allow you to better understand what it is we are looking for. You will also see that some entry fields have a red star next to them. These are because these are required fields which will allow us to provide you with more accurate results. Please check the box to let us know if the data you're entering is actual, or leave the box unchecked if it's planning data or estimates or test data. This allows us to exclude test entries from benchmarking analysis for the industry and allows you to use the tools for planning, as you may, for example, wish to better understand the carbon implications of flying versus taking the train. You may also wish to give your entry an additional name, such as when you want to create two versions of the same activity or test different scenarios. Otherwise, you can leave this entry field empty. Select the country and region in which your venue is based and enter the contact details of the person we should contact if we have any questions on the Ictool entry. Then go ahead and enter generic information on your building, such as its floor area, its age, its capacity, and number of performance spaces, and select a category for your building based on its capacity. We also ask for the total number of performances and the total known attendance covered by the time period of this entry. Please note that terminology on the tools automatically changes depending on the sector you select to better reflect that sector. For example, if you had chosen visual arts as the sector, it would have asked for the total number of exhibition days as opposed to the total number of performances. The notes box allows you to tell us if you've made any assumptions, if you have any questions, and then once you're done with all the information you've entered, click on Save and Update Results to make sure that everything is being saved as indicated by this yellow message. To fulfill your Arts Council England reporting requirements, you will need to enter your energy data and your water data. However, the tool allows you to go beyond that and to enter your waste information and audience travel as well as business travel if you have that information and you wish to enter it. Please note that, however, this is not required as it does go beyond the scope set by Arts Council. Going back to the energy tab, we ask for your energy consumption, information which can be found from your invoices or bills. Let us know if you're using a green electricity tariff and use the notes box to inform us of any assumptions you've made or any estimates you've used. As you enter information into the Ictools and then click on Save and Update Results, you will see that your footprint is also being automatically updated on the top right hand side. The process is very similar on the water tab as well. Enter your water use and sewerage or wastewater use as found on your invoices or bills. It may be that your invoice just has a single figure for both water and sewage, in which case you include that figure into the water use box. Or it may be that your invoice just gives you your water usage and does not tell you what your sewerage is. And it is standard practice in the industry to assume the same for water and for sewerage. So you can go ahead and enter into the sewerage box whatever you've entered into the water box, and then use the notes box to let us know what you've done. Clicking on Save and Update Results allows you to see the footprint also being automatically updated. At this point, you will have fulfilled your Arts Council England reporting requirements and you can view your results. If, however, you wish to go beyond the Arts Council England scope, you can enter your waste data to landfill, recycling and composting in tons or weekly bin bags, as well as any audience travel information you may have. We ask for the percentage of audience traveling by each travel mode and the average return distance in kilometers or miles. If you do not have your own audience travel data and wish to use the Julie Spice Code defaults developed by data provided by the industry, you can check the box. You can also provide us with your business travel information by describing your journey and providing the distance traveled in kilometers or miles. The plus sign allows you to enter multiple journeys of the same travel mode. Finally, the innovation tab allows you to enter any comments or feedback you may have, as well as let us know about anything you're particularly proud about as an organization regarding environmental sustainability and so forth. Once you're happy with your entry, click on Save and Update Results and click on the View Results tab to look at your footprint. You will see that your carbon footprint is also now updated on this page, and you are provided with a series of subtotals, such as, for example, per performance and per seat per performance, as well as the benchmarks as developed by Julie Spasico for the industry, so you can compare yourself to whatever the average is. If you would also like to quickly pull out what Just Your Arts Council England's footprint is, you can quickly do that by looking at this figure here. This includes just energy and water, so even if you do go ahead and enter waste and travel information, this will not be included in this figure. Once you're happy with your entry, you can submit results for review. This means that the Julie Spasico team will receive a link to your entry so that we can then quickly check it, make sure it is as accurate as possible, and address any queries you may have. Please note, however, that at any point you can still go back and edit your entry even if you do submit it for review. If we now go back to the activities overview page, you will notice that it has been populated by your first ICTOL activity and your first ICTOL entry. If you wish to edit your entry, the only thing you need to do is to select the entry. It will be highlighted in light blue and click on Edit Entry. You may also wish to edit your activity name and sector, in which case select the activity by clicking on it. It will be highlighted in light blue, and then click on Edit Activity Name and Sector. If you may also like to delete your activity at your entry, the process is very similar. Select the activity you wish to delete and click on Delete this activity, or select the entry you wish to delete and click on Delete this entry. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions regarding data entry or anything regarding the ICTOLs, please email us at support@juliespasico.com.